Update. So, house got sold, right? This is January 2nd. They called me the 30th, December 30th, to tell me that property is now sold and money was coming in. All right. So, in regards to this property, real quick, guys, this is my first ever property sold, and this is what happened. I called my agent like right around April, and I asked her, "Hey, can you give me a comps on my property and see what it's worth?" She said it was right around 156, more or less. So I thought it wasn't the right time to sell. Come to find out a few months later that houses around my property were being sold for like 180, and I was like, what? That's like $30,000 in like less than 6 months. Let's sell this sucker, right? So I put the property up for sale at 186. My agent says, yeah, it's fair, whatnot. Long story short, I get an offer for 184.99. It's like 185, right? All right, cool. Super excited. My agent runs my numbers, and she says, at the end of the day, we're going to be charging you 6%, plus closing costs and, termite inspection, my property inspection and evaluation. Everything would cost me right around 20 G's, right? All right, cool. So I'm like, let's go. I'm good for it. I'm going to be clocking in like 165, something like that, right? All right, cool. Then she calls me and says, hey, Frank, on your inspection, and the septic tank on your inspection turns out that it's too old and it doesn't pass inspection. So now, that's going to cost you an extra $4,500 to repair. And I'm like, all right, cool. We'll roll with the punches, right? Then, we somehow, because of the pandemic, my septic tank guy is taking forever. And I'm like, dude, I got to close in like less than 20 days. Well, that guy gives us some sort of certification that whoever lives in the house does not matter, that he's going to get it done regardless. All right. So we move on with the escrow. Then I get my closing docs to sign, and as I'm getting my closing docs to sign, I see an extra $6,600 of taxes, and I'm like, what? $6,600 of taxes, and that's not even including my capital gain taxes. Plus my property taxes. And I'm thinking, so I'm paying, at the end of everything, plus my septic tank, closing costs, and taxes, I'm looking at like $25,000 of taxes. So Mister's gonna take home $168,000. And so taking home $160,000. Now, keep in mind, I still have capital gain taxes to pay. So, so you get what I'm saying? And this is my first sale. And I'm looking at everybody on YouTube saying, how you're going to benefit from all these tax gains and being a property owner. It's so beneficial. Well, I'm yet to find out. Next step now is to go and talk to a real estate or a business tax person that can somewhat guide me in whatever I'm doing, because at this point I feel like that's a pretty hefty price to pay on a $180,000 property. I thought, at the end of the day, I sell the property, I pay like what, 10, 15K. I'm cool absorbing 10, 15K. Well, not really cool absorbing 10, 15K of a loss, but I can take that. But I can't take 25. on a property that's only like 160,000. So imagine I sell 2 properties in 6 months. Um, all my gains are going straight to taxes and paying everybody else. Like, let's say my next flip, I'm closing, I'm wiring the money tomorrow for my next flip, and I got it for 75,000 plus closing costs, which is another 2-3,000, so it's 78,000, and I repair it. Let's say I post it on the market for 160 or 150, another $25,000 deducted from the top of my sell price. I'm walking home with like, what, 125? So at the end of the day, I made $25,000 on a flip. I don't think that's profitable. Well, yeah, it's profitable, but not when you're in the game of flipping houses. It's not, And $25,000, dude, I ain't gotta flip like 6-7 houses a year just to make a living. Well, that's it, guys. Very, very lost and a little disappointed and not knowing how to go about my tax benefits with Uncle Sam, since nobody's here to teach me and it's all self-learned, self-made. Well, if you have any comments or if you have any help whatsoever and you come across my channel, hey, send me a message, shine the light my way, or anything if anyone can help. Or if not, in any way I am helping, will hit the thumbs up, buds. Till next time, peace.